Hi guys, and welcome to my channel, Changing Phases Tarot. So happy to have you here with me today. Now today's reading will be the mid-monthly reading for all of the signs for mid-month February. So this covers sort of middle of the month of February through the end of the month, focusing on two specific areas, love and relationships and career and finances. For the love and relationships portion of the reading, I'll be using the Wheel of the Year Tarot and the Romance Angels Oracle cards. And for the career and finance, I'll be using the Good Tarot by Colette Baron-Reid and the Life Purpose Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. Okay, obviously, as I always say, these are general readings, so the messages may or may not resonate with you. The only way for you to get a truly personalized reading would be to order a private reading with me. If you're interested, you can take a look at my site, changingphasestarot.weebly.com, or you could email me at changingphases@gmail.com. Okay, and if you go to my site, you'll find all the pricing as well as the types of videos, the video readings that I offer. Another thing I would suggest is to, besides watching your sun sign reading, also take a look at your moon sign and your rising sign, right? Sometimes the messages, for the one might not resonate with you for that particular period, but the others might. So I do encourage you to take a look at those as well. All right, I think that's it as far as messages go. So I will say goodbye for now, and we'll see each of you in 1 second for the shuffle. Bye for now. Hi Leo, hope you're doing well. I'm here to get into your February 2018 mid-month reading. As you can see, I've already shuffled off camera. I've already laid out the cards here, really just to try to save a little bit of time. So let's take a look. We have the card that was at the bottom of the deck. So the overall energy for the next 2 weeks is the Chariot. This is number 7 of the Major Arcana. And I'm starting off with the love and romance portion of the reading, or relationships, okay? The Chariot in the past position, the energy as, we move into the last 2 weeks of the month, we have Major Arcana number 11, Justice. In the present position, present being whenever you hear the messages, we have the Two of Pentacles, the Two of Coins. And in the future position, so the energy as we leave the month of February, heading into March, the Ace of Wands. And the Angel Romance card, we have, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart, give and receive the highest energy of all. Okay, so starting off here with the Chariot card. Well, the Chariot card it's a victory card. It's a card that speaks of, things going in your favor. It's also a card that speaks of movement. So movement, moving ahead, actually physically moving, right, to a different place across land, usually, because it's, it's a horse-drawn carriage, so we kind of think of it more as land movement. But it's also a card that speaks of being in control, right? You can see that the man here, he's been guided by the sunflower, and he is holding on to the reins. And some of the decks, Chariot card, is shown as the person just sort of commanding the horses without even needing to use the reins. So it's all about being in control of you see that there's a light and the dark, so the yin and the yang, being in control, us having, taking the reins, being in control of that, of our emotions, of the situation, whatever it might be. So, thinking about relationships here, and these can be just friendships, these can be partnerships, they can be obviously romantic in nature. This is, it's a card that speaks of feeling very confident, feeling very enthusiastic, very excited about this relationship, about the person. In this particular deck, the Chariot is called the Brilliant Messenger, and it has to do with springtime reawakening, heading towards, new destinations, new initiatives. So for some of you, and we do have the Ace of Wands here as the outbound energy. So, for some of you, there could be new beginnings, definitely, and you feeling very excited, very enthusiastic about these new beginnings, possibly new relationships. For others, this could be, you taking your current relationship in a new direction. So new beginnings, but within the current relationship. With so many people watching the video, obviously it's going to play out differently for each person. Let's see how this chariot ties in with everything else. We have the Justice card, so in the past position. So this could be going back to the beginning of February, even heading back to the previous month of January. And the Justice card has to do with fairness, has to do with honesty, has to do with acting in a just and fair and ethical manner. It also has to do with, when making decisions, weighing up both sides weighing up both sides before making that particular decision. It's also shown here, we actually have the scales of justice here. So sometimes when this card appears, it can have to do with, the justice system, the court system, legal matters. If so, then this is usually, to do with, or things going in your favor when you get the card. And with it being followed by this Two of Pentacles, and you see how we have the two children on this card. So for some of you watching, this could have to do with, some favorable ruling with regards to children. If these are children from a previous marriage, something going in your favor with regard, something being more balanced. They are holding pentacles here. They are holding coins. So it could be to do with finances, child support, but you receiving some type of, fair ruling. Going back to the Justice card, sometimes with the Justice card, we can feel that things, maybe we've been treated unfairly, like in the past, maybe people have treated us in a way that we felt, was not fair. So when the Justice card comes in, it's kind of like, don't worry, there's a divine order to the universe, and, in divine timing, people will kind of get what they deserve. Is that type of energy as well. So, for some of you, there might be some type of karmic repayment of not debt, but, if somebody has treated you unfairly in the past, then there's, things are coming back around, sort of thing. What else can I say about this? I was just getting a message off of the Justice card here. I keep getting Justice of the Peace. Now, obviously, this is not going to resonate with everybody, but I keep getting Justice of the Peace with this as well. For some of you, you might be actually be going to the Justice of the Peace, and we do have this beautiful new beginning here. We have the partnering, this Two of Pentacles. That could, for some of you, that could be, actually getting married, going to the Justice of the Peace, getting, officially getting married here. Let's move on to this Two of Pentacles, because the Suit of Pentacles, or coins, this is earth energy, and it has to do with tangible things in the material realm, the things that we can touch and feel, and it has to do with, the jobs that we do, the money that we're paid, our material possessions, our homes, our families. Also has to do with education. With the Two of Pentacles has to do with balance, so again, we have the balance here with the Justice card, and balance comes up. They're sitting on a teeter-totter, on a seesaw, and there's balance here. So with the Two of Pentacles, and it is portrayed differently in this deck. Usually it's there's somebody sort of juggling two coins, which gives the, kind of the feeling that the person maybe was juggling finances, maybe things were, financially they were quite difficult, literally, juggling to make ends meet each month, that type of thing. But it can also have to do with juggling different areas of your life, such as your career with your home life, your family with your studies, that type of thing. So juggling different areas of your life. Obviously, this card, it shows, again, there are children on here, and it's a more of a light-hearted kind of energy, right? They're sort of very free-spirited, willing and able to adapt, kind of going with the flow. So maybe, I keep going back to the money with the scales. I mean, for some of you, there could be, some money coming in, possibly through the court system, that's going to bring about more financial stability for you here. I know that, we're not looking at finances, but I'm getting that with these two cards next to each other. Coming up in the future position, this Ace of Wands, the suit of Wands is the suit that speaks of, that deals with, our day-to-day matters or activities, such as, again, our jobs, but also, things around the house, chores that we do around the house, projects, creative projects, our own creativity, our own ambition and drive for getting things done. And aces are yes cards, right? So we have a victory card with the Chariot, and then an ace over here, which is a yes card. And aces are also divinely blessed things, divinely blessed offerings. And so with this Ace of Wands coming in, this is, something brand new, this new spark, new beginning, new undertaking, new developments, new creative projects. Yeah, new. I mean, something new could be an actual new relationship. For some of you, if you have, maybe you've been dealing with something related to, a previous divorce, something related to children that you had with this person, from your past, but now you're feeling more financially, stable. Things are looking up for you, new beginnings on the horizon. You're kind of ready and you're charging ahead. You're feeling very, more optimistic, more enthusiastic about that now. And there could be, if there's a person, like if you're currently single and you're thinking about, a possible partner turning up or meeting somebody, could be possibly a fire sign individual or an earth sign individual. But it looks very positive. I mean, it looks as if there are new things coming in, and you're feeling more balanced. There's more balance in your life right now, and you're feeling more in control. And this card, let me read you what the Romance Oracle card has to say, because let's see how this ties in as well. It is safe for you to love. I like to read the full meaning from the guidebook for the Oracle card. So this card says, this card indicates that you're protecting your heart from hurt because of painful relationship experiences. However, the angels can only bring as much romance as you will allow inside. If you have a shield around your heart, how is love to get in? A closed heart repels the sensitive partner you're trying to attract. Following your inner guidance will protect you and simultaneously allow you to feel loved and loving. Trust your intuitive senses with respect to other people's trustworthiness, and open your heart to those who are kind and gentle. Ask the angels to bring caring individuals, including a romantic partner, into your life, and they will do so, provided that you listen to and follow their guidance. So, again, for some of you watching the video, there could have been an interesting, because we see here on these two cards, we have they're, obviously they're angels, but sort of children flying around the woman here, right? And she is on a horse and she is headed forward, right? And we have the chariot, the man, same thing. He's on a horse, right? And he's headed in that direction. So there's something to do here with, movement. And it could just be you, just like it was saying, you moving away from, if you've had past experiences, if you've had trouble in the past, and this could have to do with, with the home, with children, with, some previous relationship. This is you now feeling as if it is, yes, it's safe. It is safe for you to move on, and you're feeling more financially stable, and, maybe this new feeling of safety and being open and willing, maybe it does have to do with, either karmic justice having been served here, or you receiving something from, from the court system that you possibly to do with, with money here. But whatever this is, you're ready to, as you start the month of March, you're ready to have new beginnings, and there are beautiful new beginnings on the horizon for you. So very nice. Let me move the camera over just a little bit. Okay, let's get into the career and finance portion of the reading. So you have as the overall energy the Star card. This is Major Arcana number 17. In the past position, you have the Eight of Water or Eight of Cups. In the present position, you actually have the same a repeater card here. So this message of balance, right, and need for balance in your life, it's appeared in both readings in the same position. So we have the Two of Earth, the Two of Pentacles. And in the future position, so as we head out of the month of February into March, we have the Six of Air. It will be the Six of Swords. And the card from the Life Purpose deck is Children. We have children over here as well. So your life purpose involves helping, teaching, dropped the card, and hearing children. All right, so starting off with the overall energy of the Star. Now the Star card, it's, it's a beautiful energy. There's a healing energy as well around the Star card. So healing, it also has to do with, wishes coming true, wishing upon a star, whatever thoughts and desires and hopes, intentions that you put out into the universe. This is, you receiving those blessings back. So it's a very beautiful card. It's a card of hope, of inspiration. It's a very positive card, right? And it's also a card of balance. I think on this, it doesn't show it maybe as well here, but it is also a card of balance. So again, this message of balance comes up here as well as over here, right? We have the two cards really talking about balance, and then balance coming up here. So, for some of you, there's a strong message of the need for balance coming through. And this, obviously, balance can be in, like I was saying with the Two of Pentacles, it can be many different things here. Balancing, your finances or different areas of your life. But there is a need, or even emotional, balancing your emotions. There's a definite message here for balance. So in the past position, this Eight of Water, the suit of water has to do with our emotions, our feelings, intuition, relationships. And the Eight of Water is a card of, you actually have two transition cards sort of sitting. We have the, let me hold these up. So, sorry for the glare. Here we go. We have, sitting in the middle, this Two of Earth, this balance card. And then on either side, we have transition. We have the Eight of Water, and both of them have, look how both of them have ships. This one we see the ship in the background, and then the other transition card is actually a ship. So the Eight of Water is usually about walking away from something that no longer serves you emotionally, right? And is no longer fills you no longer fulfills you, emotionally. So turning your back on something. And even though there's always a sense of regret when we leave something behind, it's really about focusing on, the positive and what we're heading towards here. So yes, there is a certain sense of sadness at abandoning the old, and leaving that. But there's also this, the sense of, excitement, and looking ahead and thinking more about what's coming up for us. So this sits in the past position. So for some of you, you could have left a job, actually, physically turned in your notice and walked away from a job. This could be, just a situation that you've just decided that that particular situation no longer served you. So you turned your back on it and left. Um, it's leaving something in the past. So this could have to do with, if we think of finances, it could be you leaving behind, um, maybe a certain way of thinking about your finances, moving or leaving behind. You see that this person has a treasure chest there, but then there's the ship off in the background. So it's like, yes, there might have been, maybe the job that you had, you were okay, you were getting paid a decent amount of money, but emotionally you just were not very happy working there, and so you're looking out to sea. You're sort of thinking about what other job possibilities or opportunities might be for you out there. So this is, and this is in the past position. So this has already happened, which brings you to this Two of Earth. So possibly if you did leave a job, it did cause, some type of financial instability, which made you, or which put you in this Two of Earth position. And the Two of Earth, like I was saying over here, it has to do with juggling, right? Juggling finances. So maybe, it's been difficult, or it is difficult to make ends meet, with after leaving a job. It's been hard to keep everything afloat, keep everything going, to keep all the bills paid, but, or maybe with this Eight of Water, maybe, for some of you, you were let off, or they got rid of you at a job, maybe they were downsizing, and so you walk away from it. Maybe you didn't like the job that much, which is why yes, it's a little bit sad because you got fired. Then you're kind of looking ahead because maybe you didn't like it that much to begin with, but it's brought you to this Two of Earth situation, which is again of balance, of needing to find balance, needing to have balance, right? Balance in all of the areas of your life. Being willing and able to adapt as well. The Two of Earth is a card that speaks of adapting to new situations. And then, as you head out of the month, you have the second card of transition. So the Six of Air, or Six of Swords. Swords energy, it's cerebral energy. So it's our thoughts, it's our, how we communicate with others. It has to do with our intellect, our mind. And the Six of Air, it's a card of moving away, leaving choppy waters, heading into calmer waters. So if things have been a little bit difficult, this just shows that you're leaving that behind. You're heading towards, clearer skies. You're heading towards calmer waters. And with the Star card as the guiding energy here, whatever you're heading into, it's very positive, and it's going to bring you, a renewed sense of hope. You're feeling very happy about it. For some of you, this could actually be related to travel across the ocean, or to a different country. And notice we do have the ships here, so it could be by water, near water, something related to water for some of you. But it is it's a card of change, of transition, but transitioning to something that's better. It's going to be better for you. And the card that came out is the Life Purpose card. Let me read you. I like to read the full meaning for this card. It's called Children, and it says, you have an affinity for young people, which is why you drew this card. Helping children is an important and much needed function, since the world's youths need understanding adults. Sorry for the phone going off. Where was I? Okay, sorry. Kids naturally trust you and look to you for leadership. Consider devoting your time and talents to helping them keep their minds and hearts open to love. In this way, you contribute to developing a world of sensitive and caring future leaders. Your life purpose can follow many avenues, including raising your own children or spending time with those of a close friend or relative. Ask Archangel Metatron, the angel of sensitive young people, to guide your actions so that they're best suited to your abilities and help children most effectively. Any of your natural interests, such as writing, art, music, animals, sports, and so forth, can be a way to help heal and support children. If you need additional training or ideas, the angels will guide you. So again, there was the message of children over here. Children come in once again here. So there might be something, related to children, so that, that might be tied in some way to this, new thing, transitioning to a new thing, new job. But I do get, movement, and I got that over here as well. Possibly, across at a distance from where you are, across land, across country, even in a different country, whatever it is, there is definitely a renewed sense of balance, more balance, or balance being regained, balance coming back into your life, and then things starting to heal, to improve, to look up. You have this beautiful star card over the next 2 weeks for you. So very nice messages. I do hope that the messages have helped you in some way. I thank you for joining me here today. I look forward to reading for you again, and just know that I'm sending you all much peace, love, and light for a wonderful rest of the month. Bye for now.